All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are sitting backstage and we are about to premiere their new video. So we are going to let Veer into the studio right now.
Oh,
gentlemen.
Look at him.
Just caught him. Quick motion. That's as quick as he gets.
So what is going on with you guys?
What is not going on with us? I don't know. So far, this is a great show. Those two music videos are awesome. Very good bands.
We kind of like them. I mean, they are from our area, so we kind of dig them a little bit. Yeah. So we enjoy the heck out of them.
We saw that
you guys
30 clip too with the Shallow Side on there. We just played with them in Pennsylvania. They were fantastic.
Yeah, they're a fun band. Yeah. They're a very fun band. So, question for you guys. So you guys were actually part of one of the first couple magazine issues.
Yeah, we were. I believe it was either the first or second for the release of the our second. You guys sent it. We had to staple them together. I think that's how it went out.
So it's about right on the first couple of issues. You're not far off.
So those that are not familiar with Veer, familiarize them with you guys.
Well, what kind of music is it? What we call I guess person first, right? I don't know. So I'm Ronald Malfi. I sing and play rhythm guitar.
Christian Matthews play bass.
I'm John. I play drums.
And I'm Ryan Fowler. I play guitar.
And we play our own special brand of, what would you call it? Alternative pop, heavy rock music. I don't even know. We got. I don't know. I think we just play music that whatever mood we're in that day, and we write. We go that works. That sounds good. People will listen to it. And then a week later, we don't like it again. Yeah, and then it doesn't make it out. So
true musicians, right there. That's right. Write it, love it. Listen to it 3 times. This is
we don't really like to put ourselves in a little box. So kind of whatever. I guess the hard rock. Really.
Sure. What we're saying is that we're trying to skate around the fact that we're giving you a very pretentious and high-minded answer to what our band sounds like. That's what we're doing right now.
Well,
you can't really put us in a box, man. You can't. We're not really one kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? No.
You should be here. When
that's promotion 101 there. If you want to know what a band sounds like, go and listen to us.
Right. Well, exactly. I've seen them live. I've actually seen Veer live. So I would say that they're definitely a hard rock band.
There you go.
I mean, that's what I took away from it.
That's what I would call it. Yeah.
I like it. Well, that works. I didn't know you've seen us live.
Where'd you see
it? I've seen you with Any Given Sin this past January.
Oh, no.
Oh, at the record. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
You fellows may not realize, but Lisa goes to all the shows. So
well, now I'll be looking for Lisa out there. That's what I do. I go to all the shows.
That's right.
If you're in the Baltimore through to Richmond area, even in Pennsylvania, I go to Love Drafts a lot. I'm likely there.
Well, obviously, anytime you want to come out and see us, say the word, and we got you.
Oh well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I was at the Wrecker. I got to see you guys perform with Any Given Sin. I believe Rise Among Rivals was there. A Light Divided. Cole.
You're good. I barely remember. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, your name and band.
There. Carbon Stone was there. It was a great show.
Yeah, Animal Lion. Right. It's amazing. I was talking to Matt about this before, but the Maryland music scene is really off the chain. There's some really great bands around here.
Yeah.
Kind of you can go out for $15 and you can see 5 amazing bands, and it's really amazing. So.
It is. There's so many great acts in this immediate area. It's really mind-blowing to me how lucky and fortunate we are to have so many great acts, and especially like the little loop that I can do. 3 hours to Love Drafts, 2 hours to Baltimore, I can go an hour south to Richmond. It's a really nice little area with some just kick-ass music, man. So, so they're good live. So if you have the opportunity to go see Veer, please do so.
I do have to give a shout out to the guy Nick from Rapola Entertainment, who puts those shows on and books all those killer bands.
He does.
So he'll yell at me if I don't give him a shout out on that.
Yeah, I'll see him in the comments. So. Hello, Nick.
Up and there's my man Jeremy Robertson right there.
Nice.
Chris. Yeah, there we go. Chris tuning in.
So I'm gonna skip out of the music for a second here and go right into the Jared's wheelhouse and tell us about the Veer vodka.
We got a bottle of that somewhere down here.
We
do.
drank
It's
most
probably
of
empty. They're all empty.
I'll give you. I like my version of the story, so I'll give you my version. So my version is this guy John is the guy. He's kind of the wheels that turn behind everything that we are as a band. So anytime you see incredible artwork, anytime you see a toy or a product or a poster, it's like I'd say it's 99.8% John. Once in a while, one of us will tell him to change a color on a text, and then the rest of it's up to John. And so, because John is so intimately involved in everything we do, John's also the guy that presents the band with every wild idea that comes to his head. And some of these ideas are so wild that we kind of chuckle, and then some of them are like, that would be cool. And then some of them are like, what planet do you live on? And so the vodka thing was one of his ideas. We were in the middle of the pandemic. We started our last album. We recorded 3 songs, and then pandemic, and then no band practice, no shows, no nothing for a while, as everybody remembers. And so we all of a sudden the summer came up, that first pandemic year. I guess it was 2020 or 21, whatever it was. There it is. So that summer we didn't have a new album, and we had planned to have a new album, and we obviously weren't playing shows. And so John said, wouldn't it be cool if we had our own liquor, vodka, whiskey? You know, we're not really too picky. We'll drink most things. And so we were like, yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know if anybody would want to do that. Long story short, John approached a couple of different places. We ended up working with Old Line Distillery in Baltimore, who was an amazing partner for a project like that. They pretty much gave us full run of like, they were, we tasted the different products. We decided which one we wanted to put our name on. And then John, as he does with all the stuff we do, John kind of did everything else. He set up the advertising, we had distribution, all that stuff. And so it was cool. It was like a year and a half of like, this would be a lot of fun for someone else to do it. And also,
that's everything we do.
Yeah, that's most of the things that we do. But also it gave us an opportunity to reach people that we wouldn't have reached. You know, the liquor got all over the place. A lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of our friends, got hammered. I don't think any vehicles were wrecked. I think most people were responsible, but it was a lot of fun.
No, and it was kind of a hard deal balancing shows, studio practice, and in-store liquor signings. And the guys like to do the in-store liquor signings better than anything else because you can go drink with people, sign some bottles, hang out, and then you do that again. So it was pretty.
We did a full release for the vodka at the distillery. They set it up. We played a concert,
a huge live show.
It was
nice,
really great time.
Yeah.
Got a couple of local radio stations fined for advertising.
Yeah, we
an
did.
event with free booze. Can't do that, I guess.
Apparently. We learned about that. Yeah, what is it? The FCC. We learned about them. But, we also, I think that was the first time we actually had a billboard on Interstate 95, which was really cool. And, kind of, and we just kind of ran with that. But I like to get us kind of involved in different avenues to kind of get the music out there and let people hear the music that normally wouldn't, and different ways to do that.
We like booze too.
And it didn't hurt that everybody likes to, have a cocktail every now and then.
Yeah, so. John was basically like the final okay for this was like, look, guys, we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on the back end of this. We're gonna have to agree to do some events where we're gonna have to drink liquor at liquor stores with people that also like to drink liquor at liquor stores. And so it was a tough choice, but we decided we would spend the summer drinking booze.
There's your lead in.
Well, we weren't going to say anything because this hasn't been talked about or put out there. But I want to give a shout out to Rapture Brewing in Oklahoma. But this new Veer beer will be coming out in these 32-ounce crowlers. This will be coming out soon. I'm taste testing it right now.
And he
wasn't
going to say anything about it.
I wasn't.
He's holding the can.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you can see that right
Everyone
there.
needs Veer beer.
I don't know. There it is. Well, Veer beer, you put that in your Mr. Fusion. You can go back in time. So they're going to do a limited run on that. And that's going to be part of our Takeover the U.S. Brew Tour. We're going to hit a distillery in every state. So we're coming to you soon, Kevin.
That's what I need to do.
Oh my God.
Love it, dude. This whole conversation's reminding me or making me think of Pepper's article in the magazine this month about the different guys in the band and I don't remember all of the ones and how she labeled it, but I'm thinking like of the workhorse, and I think you may be the workhorse guy, right? Like in the band.
Well, I mean, I always told the guys if I could put Veer on anything, I'll do it. So let's just figure it out. Yeah, I want to make Simmons angry.
So you're the
Amber Lager. Yeah,
Amber Lager.
Amber Lager.
So you're the Gene Simmons of Veer.
There you go.
Right. Well,
if the name can get on it, it's going.
Now, don't say his name anymore because it's like Beetlejuice. So probably
we'll pop up at it like the side of your bed at night.
Oh
yeah, they said label out, so I'll go like this. Oh yeah,
there you go.
I love it. I got tons of questions on like the distribution though. How's the laws up there where y'all are at? Like, cause you know, ours down here is weird.
Yeah, they're weird. It's basically like anytime you're selling any kind of alcohol, it has to be sold through distribution. So what like to kind of like not to skirt it because we didn't skirt anything, but what we did is at all the shows that we played while we were promoting the liquor, we just like, you know, the distributor that we had was a distributor that most bars and restaurants and clubs and stuff already did business with because they carried like some other mainline spirits like Tito's and stuff like that. And so most of the places that we approached about carrying it already had an account with the company that was selling it. So you just had to get them to order it. And so what we did is every time we did a show while we were promoting that thing, we kind of partnered up with the I guess it would be like the bar manager or whoever it was at the club. And we would have these like custom cocktails and we would get them to order some of our liquor. And then obviously we did a couple shows where fans could just buy a bottle and take it home at the bar. Most places they could only drink it there and then they had to find it at a liquor store. But yeah, we worked it out.
Yes, so just to put it in perspective, we're not selling these out of the trunk of our car. These are in actual like liquor stores and bars and establishments. We're not selling the vodka or the beers. I will sell it to you out of the trunk of my car.
It'd be sort of cool if you did.
But yeah,
it's vodka, not moonshine.
Licensing deal, manufacturer, and a distribution deal with the liquor company, and then they would put it everywhere.
Well, maybe that's what we need. We need a Veer moonshine that has like a light purple haze to it.
That's killer, though.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is we can only get through one of those bottles. So I like you wrangled in like 3 musical references in that sentence. So it's pretty good.
Very good. Well, I think, Kevin, I think now is the time to jump into it, huh?
Yeah. So I was going to say we've got this new video, new single. Talk to us about it. Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. It's the newest single off of our second album, Soft Machines. We shot this back in November? December 4th. Yeah, it was a while ago. For continuity, folks, you'll notice I don't have a beard in that, so I don't want to confuse anybody. You know, I'm clean in this video. But no, this is a song that's pretty indicative of our sound. You know, we got some kind of hooky melodic choruses. You know, some kind of tepid little, you know, kind of groove you into the mood verses on this thing. And we kind of juxtapose that with saying, you know what, all these bands that we play with, all these festivals, everybody's always dressed in black. And it's so you know, it's so kind of cliche. So we're like, let's dress like the Backstreet Boys. We're all wearing white. We have hearts in the video. Like we juxtaposed the sound of the music with the style of the video. And I think it came out pretty fantastic. I want to give a shout out to Kevin Kangas, who was the cameraman on this shoot,
and Mike Kangas as well.
Mike Kangas as well. The Kangas brothers. The Kangas
People's
brothers.
Elbow.
We call him the Kang guy.
The Kang guy. That's right. And Prism in Annapolis.
Yes,
where we shot
Prism
it.
Annapolis. They were awesome to give us that whole place for a long night.
And tying back to your first question, also a big shout out to this guy because he, on top of everything else that he does, he also edited the video. Yeah, and so it's you know.
So if it looks like crap, it's my fault. But if it's good, I want all the money.
There you go.
Yeah, man, let's check it out. Right.
All right, here we go. It's Veer. It's their latest, and you're premiering it and watching it first right here on the sound. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
Veer and Figure It Out.
Well, we still haven't done that yet.
And on top of that, it will be a play all day tomorrow on the radio station. So if you want to hear it all day tomorrow before it actually releases on Friday, well, there you go. We've got that too.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, I dug the white against the music. That was killer.
Yeah, you know, we had fun with it. It was a good time.
We like to throw people for a loop, I guess.
Yeah, we had a whole section of outtakes where we had all this purple paint on these plexiglass sheets, and we were doing all. We got like this paint everywhere, but didn't work.
But we got the cops calling us.
That's right. But we fucked up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff going. They're like, you're being too loud. We're like, we have permits. They're like, we don't care.
We don't care about that shit. And what's that vodka doing in the back of your trunk?
Right.
Well, we gave him vodka and he let us finish. So.
I feel the video and the way you shot the video really suits the track with the way the song opens. It gives you that trancey psychedelic kind of feel, and then with the video with the purple and the whites and the effects in it, I just think it's great.
Oh, thank you,
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So if somebody was trying to find Veer on the interwebs, where's the best place to find you guys?
Well, veerband.net has everything. It'll bring you to every different avenue of stuff we have, plus our link tree. Everything is Veer Band. You want to find Veer, it's whatever web domain and Veer Band. So whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Linktree, YouTube, everything is Veer Band.
Yeah, our website.
I want to show everybody something here real quick. Let me do this again, because you want to talk about merch and all sorts of shit. I don't know if you can see all that.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's old.
Yeah,
that's on your website. So
that's the left side.
But that just tells people how much shit they could get.
Oh yeah, we move a lot of shit.
I was going to say, when John was saying he put his name on everything, I was like, well, summer's here. Are we going to see some like bikinis, mankinis, some speedos with
They've
Veer
all
on?
been out.
I'm wearing a Veer condom right now. It's in prototype. Prototype.
I've got one in my mouth. So yeah.
And the crazy thing is, it's supposed to say rock hard, but it just says rock.
That's right.
Right. Damn.
Have like astronaut Veer, astronaut.
We got
Astro figure.
We got Legos.
Got the lunchbox.
Oh well, it's for the video. Here you go. Look. What are you doing? We actually have Lego characters of the video shoot.
Oh wow.
So those are limited edition.
And there's the action figure you were hoping for.
Yeah.
Everything.
Wow.
You want it, we'll get it.
Well, I linked the website in the comments, so all you got to do, people watching, just click on it right there, and you can go see that photo that Kevin just shared. That's on the website. It looks like your videos are on there as well. Links, all the tickets, the whole nine's on there. Am I going to go out on a limb and here and guess who did the website?
Well, I designed it all up, but a good friend of ours, Joe Will from Shadow Fire Web Development, he is the one who does all the back end, because I am not that guy. I can make it look pretty, I just can't understand the numbers.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows?
We are playing Sonar Fest at one of our favorite venues, Fishhead Cantina, July 20th, with Offensive. There's a whole stacked lineup, but Offensive. I think it's a 3-day event, but it's the day we're on is Offensive, and then Mark Rizzo's new band,
Revenge Beast.
Revenge Beast is on that, and Leon, who is in Offensive, he also throws these big shows in this Sonar Fest that travels all over the place. So shout out to him. But we will be on that, and then we're heading into the studio for a nice surprise for something that'll be coming out around Halloween. We also, Soft Machines will be coming out on vinyl, which we haven't really talked about yet. We got a beer coming out. We got a new music video we're working on for that too. We got a bunch of stuff going on.
Dude, I love it. Y'all
Busy.
just working. I dig it.
Yeah, the grind never
I mean,
stops.
Somebody's got to drink all the beer.
Right.
When can people go and see that video again?
It is going to premiere on our YouTube page at 9:15.
So now.
Right now.
Well, we went through this, Matt. We did GMT, we did EST, we did. I don't even know. There's all these.
Oh, dude, that was a bit of a shit show.
Premiering right now on our YouTube page, so we're not commenting. There you go.
There you
Okay,
go.
so it worked.
Cool though.
After all of that.
We've seen it though, so it's good.
Well, look, we definitely want to thank y'all for letting us premiere it as well. It's always a special place in our heart. Anytime anybody lets us premiere their music, it's an honor, and we thank y'all for that.
Yeah, well,
and I'll tell you now, if you like the music video, I'm not going to say what, but we've got some cool stuff coming with Veer in the future on that music video.
Awesome. Yes, we do.
Yeah, for all of y'all, thank you all so much for doing this too. You know, it's one of the things that's kind of neat about doing some of these things is that you get to meet people that are into the same things that you're into, and you get to discover new bands. I've discovered a couple of them tonight already, and I know the show's not over. And I'm most certainly going to tune in, download the Sound 228 app, all that kind of stuff, because you know what you guys are doing is really important. Like bands like us don't survive without people, you know, throwing some kind of weight behind it. You know, whether it's big weight or little weight, it all goes together. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I want to say the product you guys put out and the services and these episodes and the magazine and the design and those songs, the promotion, everything you guys do is awesome. And hopefully you remember us in about a year when you guys blow up very high. Look at them.
And I got the new stapler. So when that next issue is ready to go,
he's ready. And it's pink bedazzled.
Yeah.
all ready to go. Just let me
We
know.
may or may not. Let's see. Look, let me.
We need Veer.
May or
off
may
the
not have-
supplies.
they might be binded now, so you may not have.
Oh,
Come on.
there it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
still make them staple that. I'm
And
already.
that was the Christmas episode.
That's
So
another great band, Outlier.
Mhm.
You guys are just bringing it. I love all of it. So everybody needs to check
Thank
out all
you.
these bands. It's great to read a magazine or listen to a podcast or an episode where I'm learning new stuff. I don't need to know about Judas Priest and Metallica anymore. I'm good.
No.
That's kind of where we're at with it. We love those bands, but they, you know,
Right.
not their share of the coverage.
That's
It's
right.
something we always say as well. Like I was talking to Kevin before the show about, you know, new ads and stuff. And, you know, I like to throw a big band in there because we've got to play the big guys, you know, it's what people listen to mainstream. A couple of, you know, people that we love and support, you know, like Veer and Envision and Seven and stuff, they got to go in there when they got released new music. But I always like to throw in a curveball that like I've discovered or no one's known about, because Kevin and Jared started this around the Gulf Coast. We're trying to get some exposure for those smaller bands and stuff. And we will always remember, it doesn't matter how big we get, we will always remember those smaller bands, those new bands, because we're all about the new music and discovering new music.
And also too, like for real music fans, like, you know, there's plenty of people that are, you know, that are football fans and only watch the Super Bowl. Those people exist in music too. But for most of the people, especially people that come to beer shows and come to see some of these other bands that you guys are supporting, those are real music fans. Those are people that come out and they buy the music and they buy the merch. And, you know, those people they're constantly starved for finding something new. And so when people ask me all the time, like, how do you find new bands? It's definitely not on Spotify making some guy a billionaire. It's in places like this. And so we really appreciate it, man. It's cool.
Killer. Well, we appreciate that. So, hey, thank you for your time tonight. We really do appreciate it. Y'all, y'all have a wonderful evening, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you guys.